We're about to take a look at the elements of your NREMT application. These include your application information, payment of the application fee, and verification of course completion by your program director or state EMS official. For first responders and basic candidates, this also includes completion of a state-approved practical examination. For intermediate and paramedic candidates, your program director or state EMS official will verify your course completion, and a National Registry representative will provide documentation of your successful completion of a practical exam. Remember that in order to schedule your computer-based test at a Pearson VUE Center, you must have an authorization to test, or ATT, which contains information you will need when you schedule your examination. You will only receive this after completing your application, course completion verification, and paying the application fee. We suggest that 4 to 6 weeks prior to completing your EMS program, you complete your National Registry application. Here's the process in detail. The first step is to create a user account on the NREMT website. Simply go to www.nremt.org, then click Login, and follow the instructions for Set Up New Account. You'll be asked some personal information and will create a username and password. Your personal information will remain strictly confidential. Please refer to the NREMT privacy policy for detailed information about how your personal information may be used. You can find the privacy policy on the NREMT website at www.nremt.org under General Policies. You will only need to create a user account once. If you need to test additional times or at additional levels, you will use this same account. Thus, it is important that you remember your username and password. After you've created a candidate account, you'll be able to log in with your username and password. Once you're logged in, you will be able to manage your account information. In this step, you'll provide some additional personal information, including your mailing address and contact preferences. When you have a change to any of this information, you can simply log in and make the changes. To create your application, you will simply click on Create New Application. You will choose the application level you wish to complete. You'll be asked where and when you received your EMS training. You will also want to be sure you understand all the NREMT's policies, including disciplinary and felony conviction policies. Complete information can be found on the NREMT website at www.nremt.org. Be sure you read and understand the NREMT registration requirements before proceeding. We recommend that while you're still online, you pay your application fee, although you may pay at a later date. Remember, you will not receive an authorization to test until all verifications, including payment, are complete. Online payment is as easy as entering a credit card number on our secure website. For your protection, the National Registry will not maintain any credit card information. You can also print a voucher and mail it in with a money order. Group payment options will also be available. Check the NREMT website for the most current payment information. The NREMT will verify the information you provide regarding your application and course information. As you await your authorization to test, or ATT, which contains information you will need when you schedule your examination, you can monitor your application status on the NREMT website. Just log in with your username and password, go to Candidate Services, and check on your application status. Here you'll see the status of your payment, verification of course completion, and verification of passing your practical skills exam, along with an explanation of the status. Each topic also provides contact information if you need further assistance. When you've met all requirements, an ATT will be issued via email or postal mail, whichever preference you selected when creating your account. It is important that you follow the instructions on the ATT letter. The ATT letter will provide you with a toll-free number and web link to contact Pearson VUE to schedule your examination. You will then schedule your examination at a time and location most convenient for you. The ATT letter will also provide you with information regarding admittance to the testing center and rescheduling policies. You may reschedule an exam up to 24 hours in advance. If you fail to appear for your examination or do not reschedule 24 hours prior, you will be required to complete a new application, including paying an additional application fee. No refunds will be issued. If you arrive late for your scheduled appointment, you may lose the appointment. Effective January 1, 2007, the following fees will apply. This fee includes the NREMT Application fee and Pearson VUE Test Center fee. First Responder, $65. EMT Basic, $70. EMT Intermediate 85, $100. EMT Intermediate 99, $100. And Paramedic, $110. We are committed to keeping the application fees as low as possible. This fee increase, only the second in over 30 years, now allows us to provide a more fair and precise method of testing. It means more flexibility in scheduling and next-day test results. Candidates are allowed 3 opportunities to successfully complete the cognitive examination. Candidates applying for their 4th attempt must submit official verification or certificate of the successful completion of an appropriate refresher course. Appropriate courses are Basic 24 hours, Intermediate 36 hours, and Paramedic 48 hours. Should a candidate fail a 6th attempt of a National Registry exam, the candidate must complete an entire new course.
No matter where that EMT or paramedic is from, no matter what state they're in, whether they work in a career or volunteer capacity, whether they're in an urban or a rural environment, that they are measured against that single national definition of competency. Until we do that, we're never going to evolve as a true profession. And the National Registry serves as that single evaluation of a uniform definition of competence.
National certification attests to the public that you meet entry-level competency. National certification is not a license to practice. You must obtain a license from the state to work in emergency medical services. Contact your state EMS office or instructor for further information.